In the big Bilge Tank, we'll keep you in the know. In the big Bilge Tank, we'll fix your techie woes, and we'll break things and we'll make things till we're all together raking, and we'll raise a cup of grog down in the big Bilge Tank. In the big Bilge Tank, come and join our pirate crew. In the big Bilge Tank, we will show you what to do. And we'll hack it till we crack it, and we'll tell the world about it, and forget to tidy up. That's why it's now a Bilge Tank.
Hi, welcome to episode 071 of Bilge Tank, where we're doing our post-Workshop Xmas Party. Everybody's a bit ill and not here, wind up. I'm coming down with a cold.
I'm okay.
You just had a quiet night, didn't you?
I wasn't there.
You and your tiles.
I've got no excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're the last people standing here. So yeah. Hey folks, we're going to go through some things that arrived. So we got the movie kit from Tech Will Save Us. That's delivered from Kickstarter.
Yep.
We're going to look at a few other Kickstarters we've got.
New products.
Also a couple of new products, yeah. We're just going to see if we can make those explode live on air. That'll be good.
Or not.
Yeah. You know, either way's good.
We've got fire extinguishers, haven't we?
Yeah, somewhere else.
Yeah.
We should
probably get one for you here.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So let's have a look at the mover kit. So this is made by Tech Will Save Us. It's kind of designed to be for kids, for kids.
That's right.
So the idea behind it is it's basically let's get it open.
So Tech Will Save Us, they were involved in microbit, kind of making it look funky, and then they've come out. This seems like not quite their version of the microbit. It's something a bit different. I don't know if it was something they were working on before.
It's kind of a simple idea. It's basically you've got there's two bits of the board itself that kind of push together. Then you've got the casing that's kind of an injection molded case with like a rubber strap to kind of attach it.
Yep.
And then you've got these pretty funky rubberized slap band things.
That didn't work.
So these were all the rage when I were a lad. But these were kind of like, it was the sort of fabric covered ones that we had when I was a kid. But these are nice and rubbery, kind of like nice
water weatherproof type
tactile rubber finish.
Yep.
So let's put it together. That's the best way. So you've got the board itself, if you can actually get it open. Comes in two bits.
Little sandwich. So two boards.
So one has got the chip on it, and it's got a little connector there, and the board with the NeoPixels and the button on it and the accelerometer just kind of presses on top, and then it mounts on. There's a couple of kind of. Do you want to go to the close up and you can actually show this?
Good close look at
that. So this is the injection molded case. You've got the top kind of clear bit that's got a button on the top, and then you've got the base of it, which has got a LiPo battery inside it and a little GST connector. The main board has got a couple of holes in it that fit onto the standoffs, and then the GST connector just plugs in. If I can get it the right way up.
Yeah.
That way.
This could be our first explosion.
Yep.
Cool.
I think it's in anyway. Yep. We've got life.
Hey. Go on, show it.
Actually, I've done that. Where's the camera?
There we go.
And then the lid just kind of snaps over like that, and then this rubber bit attaches it all together.
Cool.
It's kind of hard to see on camera, but
Yeah, it's trying its best to show it, but
they're APA 102 pixels.
are they?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so same as the blinked.
Yep. Same as blinked and moat that we sell.
And because they got the modular thing, they could presumably have other boards on top there.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. I don't know if they plan to do that, but that would seem to make sense. Yeah, they could have other types of kind of shields that would fit on top.
Yeah. So you can do kind of motion tracking stuff. It's got a very easy interface, hasn't it?
Yeah, so they've got like a Scratch type interface that's, like block programming.
Yep.
Basically, they've got two sections to that. They've got one for the pixels and the other for the accelerometer. So you can say if it's upside down, do something, or if it's the right way up, then do something else. That's what I've actually programmed it to do. So it blinks yellow and blue when it's upright, and then when it's upside down you can't really see very well.
You can, yeah.
Then it goes to pink and blue when it's upside down.
Reflects really well from the case. Cool.
So yeah, it's quite neat. So you can program it to be like a pedometer, or Phil's making read comments. Can we ban Phil?
Yeah, we can send it ban him. Yeah, let's do that.
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can program it to be like a pedometer, or to.
There we go. He's been removed.
No,
I haven't actually blocked it because that would be mean.
Or to to do stuff when you actually when you press the button, it cycles between your different programs, so that you can have up to 3 different programs loaded.
Okay.
When you press the button, it cycles between the different programs.
Yep.
The strap kind of whoops.
So it's got 2 different straps, hasn't it? It's got like a Velcro thing.
Yeah.
And it's got the snappy thing.
So you can just thread the strap through the rubber bit on the back there, and then.
Cool.
Ta-da.
It's not very svelte, is it? But
yeah, it's quite it's quite bulky, but it's good fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even
attach it to your vocal cords.
Yeah, battle royale style. Hopefully, it's not going to
beep, 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 beep,
have the same effect. Yeah.
Yeah. If we short the lipo, it'll probably do that. Right. So that was cool.
Yeah, it's good fun. Yeah.
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 Cool. Should be coming to resale fairly soon, then I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be selling it. We'll probably look into that.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a load of their other kits, so hopefully we can have that as well.
Yep.
So, actual new products we've got.
We have the 04U, which is a Pi Zero add-on, and it gives you basically 4 full-size USB ports on your Pi Zero.
Do you want to show that close up?
Yep. Where is it?
There we go. So it kind of sandwiches upside down on the bottom of the Pi Zero.
Yep. So that's the top of the Zero, and then you flip it over and you've got the
pogo pins go onto the test pads for the USB.
Yeah, it's really nifty the way it works actually.
But this is the one that only works with the version 1.3 because the test pads moved.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it only works with the Pi Zero with the camera connector. And I presume if Raspberry Pi release a new version
power that up. I'll put the Zero 1.2 on there. I really should not power that up. I'll just remove that while you talk about your demo here. Yeah. So what you got running?
Yeah, we've got one hooked up here, and you can see we've got a Wi-Fi connector, a Wi-Fi dongle, a keyboard and a mouse all hooked up.
Cool.
And it is. If you can see the screen there, let me zoom out a bit.
It's all doing the Pixel desktop, which is now available for Mac and PC.
Yeah, so here,
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's the keyboard and mouse all hooked up. I can open the terminal and then type stuff.
Yeah. So somebody's asking what the mini USB port is for. I've got to say I don't actually know. There's a mini USB port on there.
That is, so you can actually use it as a USB hub.
Oh, just on its own?
Off the Zero by itself, yeah. So it's quite nifty.
Yeah, that seems a sensible choice.
I don't know why they went with mini USB.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
USB,
it's like it's the USB connector nobody likes.
Yeah.
It was like the worst of all USB connectors.
Because like micro USB is on everything. It's on mobile phones.
Yeah, it's got great insertion cycles and things as well.
Yeah.
Micro USB was them getting it right. Cool. So yeah, that's the UU hub. Gear 0 for you.
Yeah, it's
got a JST connector as well, which is it's one of the bigger JST connectors, so it won't work with kind of lipos or anything, especially because it's just 5 volts. But if you have got something that's got kind of the bigger JST, you can do power input from there as well.
And it'll back power the Pi Zero through that.
The Pi Zero is all the voltage rails are pretty much linked up, so yeah, it'll back power.
We've got a question from Paul Smith who's asking about how the power switch on PiKey Terms works.
Okay.
So basically, you just connect something like an arcade button across the terminal that says power.
On the PiKey Terms.
Marked power on the PiKey Terms.
Yeah.
And the ground. When you install a PiKey Terms software, there's a daemon that runs in the background, and it basically just looks for that button being pulled high. When it goes high, then it triggers shutdown.
Triggers a safe shutdown.
Triggers a safe shutdown.
Mm-hmm. And then powers it off. It pulls one of the GPIO pins low or high, one of those two. And then that will completely cut the power to the Pi. When you're switching it back on, there is some actual hard logic there, NOR logic, which when you press the button will cause a MOSFET to switch the Pi back on. So it's proper hard soft.
Actually,
I
should specify you have to hold it for 3 seconds. So that's basically so that if you accidentally tap it, then it's not.
That's only for shutdown though.
Yeah, for shutdown.
Power up as soon as you do that, it goes, hey, button's high, I'm switching on.
Yeah. Power up, you just tap it. Shutdown is press and hold for 3 seconds.
Yeah. So that will be a standalone product, which I think was the other thing Paul was asking. Because some people do want that. If you've seen our Zero LiPo, we'll be making a tiny version like that with our own new standard. Because fats and hats weren't enough. We're going to create another exciting, contrived acronym.
What's the acronym?
We're going to call them shims. So we're going to have various ones, kind of DC input. Shims, shoved hardware in middle, in the Yorkshire style. Because you just kind of slide them in. If you look at the Zero LiPo, it just kind of fits in the middle of everything there. So that's good. Okay, so we got that. That's a new product. We also got these battery boxes in from Adafruit. These should be 3 battery boxes. We have AA and AAA. A. Cool. Yep. So there's the AAA, AA one. Open. See, the AAA one has a screw on it, but the AA one does not. And they have a belt clip on them. So if you kind of velcroed your Zero to this, that would be kind of awesome. Right, let's see if I can get this open. Push the tabs in down there, and then I need myself some AAA batteries. So we've got Matlin long life batteries here. Cool. Get 3 of those in. So that should be about 4.5 volts, which should be above the cutout voltage of the Zero LiPo quite handily. There we go. I think I've lost the screw already, so never mind that, it'll be fine. And the polarity looks the same as the Zero LiPo, and the JST connector looks the same size.
That's the first stick.
So you see it's got the red there and the black there.
Yeah.
And
do you want to stick that on it? It's probably not going to light up actually.
We'll see.
But
do you want to put that on close-up camera and switch it on?
Yeah.
Because I am basically too coward to switch it on live.
We don't have any micro USB shims, do we, lying about?
Possibly not.
Possibly
no.
not.
It should work anyway. As long as we get green light, we're happy. So flip the switch and see what happens. Hey, that was good. We got a blue light there.
Blue light.
And have we got a green light on the Pi?
Oh. Yeah, where are we? Yeah, we do. That's kind of hard to see.
Cool.
But
are the blinks lit up? Oh no, I can see it blinking, yeah. I'm just waiting to see if the blinks light up as well. See what that does to the power draw.
I don't think it will, because the program I've got on it needs a Wi-Fi connection.
Okay, right.
Yeah. but so it's probably not
and you'll be
going to
using the
light
EU hub. But yeah, I think with this will be fine for kind of NIM batteries as well as alkalines, but you should probably be a bit more careful about how much current you're drawing. So it's possibly best not to use this on the Pi 3. You can draw 2 amps from AA or AAA, but they tend to have very short life in comparison, and bad things can happen if you want to charge them. Although the cutout on the Zero LiPo should
keep you safe.
Yeah. But there you go, that's using the A3 battery packs with the Zero LiPo, you can actually get life. So that's dead handy.
Yep.
Correct polarity and everything. Cool.
Is it just the 2 versions of that?
Just 2 versions, yeah. They're both 3 batteries, AA and AAA, and they just have slightly different form factors and ways of opening. Yeah.
Is that the IKEA batteries that you've got there?
That's the IKEA batteries, yeah, the ladder ones, but I've only got 2.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I've used the other ones somewhere else.
They have a higher capacity as well, is it? 2000
Yeah, that's the cheap ones.
Something.
Yeah, 2200 as well, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa! Is that actual Raspberry Pi or fake Raspberry Pi? In the chat there. Anyway.
I think it's real Raspberry Pi.
Could be. It's on the internet.
Is it
who
Alex
knows?
that tends to watch Bilge Tank?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah, could be.
Are you Alex Raspberry Pi?
We have to be careful or we'll start making Alexa kick off.
Yeah.
So that's all the new products we got on the website. We do have a 3D printer to show off. Rachel from CPC kindly sent us one for review. So hopefully in the new year we'll be able to show that off and have a look at that, because it's the Make Block Elephant printer. So looking forward to that.
Did we also get there was one that had like a, I don't know how you describe it, like a, not a conventional kind of XYZ.
Oh, the Delta one.
Yeah,
yeah,
do we
with
have
the 3
one of them
arms
as well?
No, they're sampling those. So that's the MGiraffe. Yeah.
Right.
They'll be sampling that, and I'm sure they'll shout about it, because the Delta printers get some really good accuracy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently it is Alex, for all we know. Cool. Yeah. So what else do we got? We've got some more shinies from Kickstarter. We're going to set this up outside somewhere at some point, but this is raspberryshake.org. This is the build your own seismology node. So we've got a geophone with it. So between that, hooking up to this, and sticking on the Pi, we will be able to detect earthquakes.
Seismometer, is that the correct term?
Yeah, possibly.
I think it's seismometer.
It sounds plausible. Anyway,
Seismograph.
Seismograph
Seismograph's the
sounds...
readout, I think, that you get. So I guess this is probably a seismometer. I don't know.
You feel that, because that's just there. It's basically a filter, isn't it, for really low frequency or really strong vibrations. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically like a microphone,
Yeah.
but a very, very sensitive one.
Uh-huh.
This is actually really quite weighty. It weighs quite a lot, and I guess that's to kind of like, if it was too light, if it was something like an accelerometer, then obviously that's very prone to like kind of lots of vibration, I guess.
Yep.
Whereas with this, with it being a bit heavier, then it's probably a bit less sensitive to kind of like background vibration.
Basically, the whole Earth has to shake, not just the table or something.
But they do recommend, if you read their documentation, they recommend that you don't have it in certain locations, like very close to a road where there's going to be traffic going past, or things like that.
So a truck could set it off.
They also say to put it on like a solid floor, so if you have like a wood floor or something like that, then that's not a good place to put it. It's best to put it on like a solid concrete floor. So I guess we can probably set it up down in the warehouse on the concrete floor.
Yeah, that's pure concrete, so yeah, that'd be good.
The documentation on the website is amazing. They've got
a whole e-book, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got a really thorough guide going into all the kind of science behind it, exactly how to set it up. They have an image that's all ready to go with like host name on it, so you can basically just plug it in with the SD card in it, and it appears on your network with the host name. There's like a web interface for viewing the data straight out of the box.
So I'll have to join our Internet of Things.
It's very slickly done.
Sweet.
It's cool.
Cool. And to aid with projects like that, we are going to be getting in soon some of these very natty waterproof IP67 or 68, I think, boxes. and they're just a bit more stylish than your normal kind of beige waterproof box. They come in bright orange and blue. So we're just testing those out at the moment. I've run under the tap for 5 minutes and it was perfectly fine. And we're just working out how to get the power and ports in really before we start kind of offering it out there.
Yeah.
But
So it's got like an aluminium base plate, is it?
Yeah, do you want to show that up on the... Yeah.
Where's the key?
It's got an aluminium base plate. Oh, I just cannot think or talk today. And it's meant for pretty much everything. So Arduinos, Raspberry Pi, BeagleBone Black, whatever you want to really. It's got mounting holes in the base plate. It's got grommets and things. But the rubber they've got here is meant to be very resistant to kind of acid rain and things. They put a lot of thought into this. So we just need to sort out the glands and how to drill holes into it to get cables in a waterproof way. And then hopefully we're off to the races and you can have a very stylish, very highly spec'd case for your Raspberry Pi waterproof projects. So yeah, that's all going well.
Yep, that's cool. It's really solid as well. It feels, I don't know if it is that same plastic as they have in the Pelican boxes.
Not sure. Could be. It feels a bit more rigid than that, but
Yeah,
plastic is
really,
just, yeah.
It's really tough.
Mm.
I'm probably not going to hit it in that.
Yeah. So Mike says it needs camera mounting holes on the top. We will try mounting a camera and see if there's a way to do it with that clear front.
Yeah, I think the best way is probably like a plate that would sit on top of the Raspberry Pi, and then attach the camera to that, so it kind of sits behind the plastic.
Because I know Nature Bytes put a lot of thought into their camera mounting, and that was seriously engineered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Right. What else we got? What's this?
So this is an IKEA
festive
lantern thing that they sell.
You're supposed to put a tea light in it.
Yeah, so it's got like a little bit for a tea light candle to go in the middle. It came with like clear glass panels in here. What I've done is I've laser cut some bits of frosted perspex to kind of diffuse the light, and then I let me just plug all this in. I whipped up a little a daft little program with our blinked LED board. So if I plug this in,
Will that auto run now, or do you need to?
Yeah, it should just boot.
Okay, cool. It just needs the wireless.
Automatically.
Cool.
Yeah, if I
Just stick that in there. And
stick that in there.
You've got a festive cheer.
Oops.
Hey!
It's not properly lit up yet. That's just the.
Yeah, but if it was dark, it'd be great. Just mount it in the bottom.
It should change colour in a minute. The program that I've written is an idea that I had a while back to make like a Twitter mood light. So basically, what it does is it looks at your last 5 tweets and it does a thing called sentiment analysis. So this is basically like a way of analysing text and then working out how positive or negative that bit of text is. So if you use words like "I'm really happy," then that would get like a positive score. That would be.
It went green.
Yep.
Is that because you said happy? It's not that clever, is it?
No, it's not.
Right.
That would be between 0 and 1.
Okay.
And then if you were to use kind of negative words like sad, angry, furious, raging, something like that, or like I feel terrible, something like that, then it would get a negative score. And all I've done is I've mapped that to a colour range on the colour wheel. So if I remember correctly, blue is kind of happy and positive, and then red or orange is kind of negative and not happy.
And Mike has just clocked that this is why you were tweeting random things.
Yeah, I was testing this the other day, so I was like, people thought I was like, I think having some kind of like bipolar disorder on Twitter, because I was tweeting, I feel great, smiley face,
yeah,
and then like I feel so sad face.
Yeah, you were just testing this out.
Yeah, but I was just testing this.
So is there going to be a tutorial for that?
There will be a tutorial for it.
Yep. So you can get the code yourself, and just remind yourself just how sad you're being over Christmas.
And it's really cheap as well. I mean, the Blinked is
£5.
and the Pi Zero's £4. So for less than a tenner, you can set this up. I think the IKEA lamp. Do you remember how much
it's a few
cost?
quid. It's one of those seasonal
£5.
cheap items. Yeah. So it's a nice little thing. Yeah. Very useful for all your blinky light projects. And if you don't have a laser cutter handy, you can just like scratch up the glass some, can't you?
Yeah. Or probably
coat it with tape
or like tracing paper might work.
Yeah. Use that as a diffuser.
Stick some tracing paper in the front of the glass. You can buy like frosted as adhesive plastic for sticking on windows, like privacy stuff.
Yep.
That would probably work quite nicely.
Cool.
It's really easy to get the glass bits out as well. So if we go can we go to close up?
Yeah, we certainly can.
So it's basically just like a picture frame.
Okay. You just bend those tabs back.
You basically just bend the tabs back, and then these bits just kind of pop out. So it's really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's nice.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yep.
Yep. Somebody's asking if we can do a behind the scenes on Bilge Tank.
Oh yeah, someone else asked about that.
Yeah. We'll do that at some point, don't we?
Yeah.
Show how we've got set up here.
Yeah, the cameras and the mics, because we've recently got a new microphone set up.
Yeah, so we now have slightly stereo sound, so if you're on a TV you can really tell that I'm over here, you're over there.
And they're analogue mics now, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's getting digitised through a mixing desk anyway, so it's a lot like the old Yeti we used to use. Yeah, but they're just good sensitive condenser mics, one pointing each way and they're matched, so they should be good.
Is it Behringer C2s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll go through the whole setup and say how it's evolved and why we've got what we have. Yeah. Cool. Right. So, thank you for tuning in. Everyone have a good Christmas. We're going to keep shipping all the way up until Friday. I think our last collection is about midday. And then the shop will be shut down until after the bank holiday. The bank holiday is the Monday and Tuesday, is it? So I think...
Is it Monday? Yeah, because Monday's Boxing Day, so Tuesday will be the bank holiday as well.
Yeah, cool.
So I guess...
So 28th we start shipping again. There will be a skeleton crew in here, quite appropriately, catching up on all the Christmas orders. And we'll just keep shifting stuff out of here. So if you have got a late present and you want it to appear whenever Royal Mail are delivering, you can still order stuff now, and we'll give our best efforts. We'll get it out the door. But we're past the cut-off for Christmas technically now. But you can hope.
It might still arrive on Christmas Eve, I guess.
Yeah. Or just after Christmas, and then it's kind of an extra surprise. You don't look like the worst parent in the world, because at least it arrived in 2016.
Just blame the postie.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Strikes and all that.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. Cool. Right. Have a good Christmas and Happy New Year. I don't think we'll have another Bilge Tank this year, so yeah. Yep. Happy New Year.
See you next year.
Enjoy all your Christmas tinkering.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't forget to like,
comment, and
drink heavily
subscribe.
Of rum.
Yeah.